Good evening, everybody. This is a meeting of the Recreation and Parks Committee. I'll take attendance really quickly. Alderman Tobin.
Here.
Alderwoman Ray. Here. Alderman Kleiner.
Here.
Alderman Massey.
Here.
And myself. Thank you very much. We have everyone here. We have Superintendent Berthoff to give her presentation about the 2025 year and what we can look forward to in 2026. We're going to have her speak for about 20 minutes or so, then we're going to go around and give people a chance to comment. Okay? The floor is yours. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alderman Witt, for, again, putting this together and allowing me to be here to present on 2025 year wrap-up, minus November and December financials, which are not accounted for yet. We have a great team. Our full-time staff, as you can see in the picture, myself, Superintendent of Recreation, Nicole Sarakis, Assistant to the Superintendent, Salinas Rodriguez, Program Coordinator, and Kelly Ocasio, Senior Clerk. Without our full-time, year-round, part-time staff, our rec department does not function. We are forever grateful for the full-time, year-round staff that we have. They help make our programs run. Sharon, whose picture is bigger for a purpose, not only is she my mom, but she is in the office every day. She oversees all of our toddler programming, and she is the one when our office is down or low on attendance. She is always there to fill in and assist with everything. Sasha and Kara pictured. They are, obviously, you know, we run a lot of programs. It is hard for Nicole and Salinas to spot check as much as needed. So Sasha and Kara have been assisting with spot checking programs that we have going on weekly, and they report directly back to Salinas and Nicole on any issues and recommendations that arise. Evelyn, amazing year-round employee who's done everything for us, also works for another department in the city, so we're grateful to share her and have her assist with our programs. Jessica Rodriguez, who works with the school district full-time and part-time with us. She's a big face for our programming and a great connection to the community and to the students within the school district on giving out our information and making lots of referrals to students about programs. Darylyn, who oversees our fitness classes, also has a background in nutrition, works hand in hand with our boxing, our competitors on nutrition and eating healthy to reach your goals, and also overseeing all of our fitness programs. Nick now oversees our adult pickleball, assists with our adult volleyball, and our adult soccer open gym. Mitch and Danny are our boxing directors, pictured together here, along with Tyree, Tyrell, and Levi, who also assist with some of the boxing clinics and instructional boxing programs that we have. Cassandra and Antoinette, they oversee our sensory class and our art programs that we have. Pictured from his back is Art, but I chose this picture because he's with his two dogs. Art works at our dog park on a daily basis. He has alleviated a lot of the stress from our maintenance department and our office on the daily phone calls and complaints we used to get from the dog park. Now they go directly to Art, and Art nips it in the bud before he even gets to us. He does a lot of the maintenance and changes the poop bags daily and refills. We used to run into issues where our guys would just change them on Fridays, but on Sundays someone would take them all. But Art is on top of that and has really turned that dog park around and made it pleasurable to be there for the community, and also is in direct contact with Officer Smalls, the animal control officer. Meredith oversees our music programs. We are looking to expand. Right now we're just doing toddlers. Like Kevin and I talk about a lot, that we always try new things. Some things are not successful, so we've tried to do music for some of the school-aged kids. Always low attendance, but we're hoping to try that again with Meredith. Hopefully we get some interest for the school-age kids with music programs. Sarah and Denise are our 2 nightly cleaners. We do have a pretty big facility, so it is a large undertaking for one person in the evening. So we do split it up between the gym and the community center with cleaning and our boxing. So there are 2 nightly cleaners. Our Parks Department is overseen by John Bianchi, the Deputy Commissioner of Parks, and Matt Leibel, our working supervisor. Under them, they have 9 full-time employees. As you can see, some of them on the left-hand side have a lot of longevity and come with a lot of experience with the parks and the daily operations. But on the right side, we do have a lot of new, younger employees. So it's nice to have the ones that have been here for many years who could help assist and lead the way for the guys. And special thank Jay Silvernail, has a lot of skill. So it's really hard to find now new employees to come in at that low labor rate with skills. So we're very grateful to have Jay Silvernail, who's pretty much our Mr. Fix-It, especially when it comes to the pools, that we can do a lot of things in-house. Our Recreation Commission, we meet monthly with our amazing group that we have. Very appreciative for them for their insight and suggestions and recommendations and the connections that they have out in the community. That makes it very beneficial for the rec department. Dan Higbee of Mid-City Transit is the chairman. Norris Gibson, who's the program coordinator for Middletown Housing, so he oversees Summit Field and David-Moore Heights, and connects with the residents there on sharing our information and programming. Shauna Strentville, Middletown native, grew up in the school district in our town. Kids come to our program, so she offers that parent insight. J.C. Galdamez as well, a parent whose children currently attend our programs, giving the insight from all the different volunteering that she does. Our newest commission member is Juan Avalos. We are happy to have him on board. That spot has been vacant for a while, so we're happy he's here. It's always been a goal. We still have a disconnect with the Hispanic community and our programs. There's still not, that community is still not attending our programs. So we're hoping that working with Juan and together that we can bridge that gap and make a better connection. We have Callie Ramkasoon, who is our student representative. She is not shy, and I love that about her, that she brings her insight and opinions, and her honesty and suggestions are great and needed at our meetings. So we're happy to have, I don't know. So we're happy to have her at our meetings as well. The money, our revenue accounts. So here you'll see the first column is our accounts. The second column is what we projected for 2025. The third is what we've actually received thus far. Again, it's not including November and December. And the fourth are just some notes. So you can see our pools, we exceeded what we expected to bring in. We exceeded what we bring in 2024 by almost $4,000. So that increased, and we're very, very happy about the pool revenue increasing. So more revenue as more people are attending and going to the pools on a regular basis. Day camp fees, which is sports camp and little people, that has been on a slow decline since COVID. We are evaluating that and still thinking of ways that we can increase the amount of kids that are coming to sports camp. With the way society is, we can't really continue to decrease our staff because we're in a building that houses other students, Monhegan Middle School. We still need certain staff that are just assigned to entry points and points where our camp meets summer school with the middle schoolers that are attending there, to making sure those middle schoolers are not coming into our camp and our campers are not getting lost in that big building. We're planning on doing a big push into our neighboring school districts and our neighboring towns and letting them know about our offerings that we have. Hopefully they'll share with the children and families that live in the towns. Special programs, we definitely will exceed what we are expected, and we should exceed what we bring in 2024 also. Pavilion fees, slight increase from last year and exceeded what we expected for 2025. Gifts and donations, we had our 2 regular donations, $3,500 from Little League and $250 from the Lions Club. That money is reallocated. That money from Little League goes into materials and supplies, and we use that money to buy dirt that doesn't even touch what we actually spend in buying more dirt year after year. But we are grateful for that donation that Little League gives, so that can help offset some of the costs. And the Lions Club donation offsets some of the costs in running the yearly fishing derby that they do. Camp scholarships, we receive $1,250. Every year the Lions Club gives their donation, and the CSCA and George Henry also give a donation every year. This year we gave out $2,180 in scholarships for summer camp, and we have $11,795 left in that account for scholarships. Orange County Youth Bureau grants, we pretty much met what we were expected to get, $48,115 total. We received just about half of that back from our claims. We still do have Q3 and Q4 to submit, so we will get all that back. It just won't be accounted for until 2026, and then it'll be reallocated to 2025. This is a breakdown of our county funding that we got. So our playground summer program, we get $10,000 to help offset the cost of running our playground summer program. $20,605 help offset the cost of running our free recreation fitness classes that we do a few nights of the week. Our boxing program gets $12,510 to help offset the cost of our boxing program, staffing it. In our toddler program, the free programming that we do gets $5,000. We're hoping for more next year. This is the first time that we ask for money for our toddler programming, so a new program is capped at $5,000. So we're hoping 2026 that we do get more, because we did request more for 26. Our special programs, which is our biggest revenue line, this is a breakdown. Again, the next 3 slides do not include November and December's revenue. So our boxing is our biggest revenue right now. So thus far, you could see the amount, $16,257. Our Little Wreckers toddler program, $13,000. Crafting, almost $4,000. Martial arts, unfortunately, we did have to stop that program. The instructor was taking on too many responsibilities with his full-time job, and it is hard to find another martial arts instructor. All of them pretty much already work at a private martial arts gym, so it is hard to find another instructor to replace him. Cheerleading, $2,350. Soccer, youth soccer clinics, $6,745. Crochet, $490. Again, that was a program run by an adult who, with her full-time job, she couldn't continue teaching that crochet class, but that was always a constant revenue with a constant adding it to her list. That's it. So hopefully we will replace that crochet class with a new instructor. Winter break program is only showing 60. That's because the revenue for that was for our 2024 winter break, which the revenue we'll receive for the 25/26 is not reflected because of November and December. We haven't accounted for that yet. Youth tennis, $3,550. Ice skating fees is always going to be low, $2,155. Ice skating rink, like the pools, is another great amenity that the city of Middletown offers. However, it will never show a big revenue boost just because of the costs that for the children and the adults that we allow. Boxing clinic, $5,000. Adult volleyball, $2,370. Spring break, $2,700. Swim lessons, $1,540. Pickleball, $4,105. Youth volleyball, $2,270. Adult tennis, almost $5,000. Lacrosse, $730. That is another a program that we constantly try to offer, but it's hit and miss. Sometimes we'll fill a class. We just recently had to cancel class because we only had one registrant for the class, so that's another sport and program that we're trying to get to take off, but it just hasn't really picked up yet in the community for people to sign up. Basketball, almost 5,000. Little Wreckers, the trip we went on, that was just revenue that came in and went right back out to pay for tickets for a field trip. Darylyn's fitness classes, almost 4,000. Adult soccer, 2,390. Our bus trips, we did 2 this year, November and December, when the majority of the money came in is not reflected in that, so 6,330. And yoga, 200, which is another program we try. People ask, but the numbers are always low on that one as well. Our special events in 2025 that we've done, Cops and Cocoa, our Winterfest in conjunction with the Middletown's Lions Club that is going to become a yearly thing, hopefully that we continue to do with the Lions Club. Sweetheart Skate, S'mores Social. Every year we take the Mayor's Youth Council to Albany for a lobbying day on a bus trip in conjunction with the Youth Bureau. We had a local author come in and do a read out loud. We have our yearly Easter egg hunt, Midi Madness with all the local basketball teams, and they play the Middletown Police Department, which is always a great game to watch. A new event that we did this year that's definitely going to continue is the Intergenerational Field Day with seniors from the county who were signed up through the county, had a field day with some of our local youth, so that's something that we're going to continue to do as well. National Night Out that we participate in, Kids Celebration Day, movie nights in the park. Recently started community bike rides, which low attendance, but it's a no-cost program, so we love that event, where we partner with the police department and Bikeway, who offers free rentals, and we ride the Heritage Trail. Pumpkin Palooza, we tried something new this year with the Kiwanis Club, where Kiwanis Club assisted with the carving of pumpkins, and we set them out at Erie Way and did a movie at night. So once it got dark, the pumpkins that the kids carved were lined on Erie Way. So hopefully we can continue that with the Kiwanis Club instead of trunk or treats, which we have so many now. So we're trying to stay away from the trunk or treats and do something different. Halloween party at the dog park, Santa Paws at the dog park. Santa letters to give the kids an opportunity to get assistance with writing their letters to Santa every year. Santa skate with the police department, candy cane hunt, and several free skate classes that we do. Gingerbread house contest coming up, and this year our annual holiday movie is going to be Elf at the Paramount Theater. I'll quickly run through our recreation, different programs that we have throughout the year. Martial arts, basketball, cheer clinics, indoor soccer, knockout workout, youth boxing, outdoor soccer, open gym, youth art classes, youth volleyball, sensory swim, sensory class, adult craft night, adult pickleball, lifeguarding, music class. Swim lessons, Mayor's Youth Council, tennis, ice skating, spring break camp, Little Wreckers, yoga, story time. Summer is our busiest time of the year. This is our Little People Playtime Camp. Pictured in the larger picture is the Orange County Police Academy, who is always willing to help out and jump in and volunteer with our youth for different programs that we offer and different programs that we're doing. Our sports camp that's held at Monhegan Middle School. We have our pools and our playground program that we have. Past few years, we've been trying to revamp our playground programming because we are not giving out as many lunches as we used to. So next summer, it is revamped. We're going to have it at our 2 pool sites, Davidge and Sproat, doing lunches. And then we are excited that we're going to offer dinners now at 2 opposite parks in late afternoon to early evening. So the kids in the community, ages 0 to 18, can get a free lunch and a free dinner meal provided by the school district. So we're really, really excited for that this summer. We're hoping that we have more families come out for the dinner meal once it kind of cools off, because we know it's really hot in the summers during the day to be at the parks with the kids playing. So we're hoping, having the hours extending into the evening, that we can get more kids to come. Our 2025 completed projects, the press box at Will Slayer Field looks incredible. It's that light shines on that sign, and it looks amazing when you drive by it at night. So we're happy that that project was completed. Our reservoir mountain bike trails, we've Ryan Yasika, who've been mentioned previously this year, does an incredible job at the reservoir with constantly adding new trails. If you've been by the Lion Shelter, we have new picnic tables there. We were lucky to get capital money last year to add those. The nice picnic tables are very expensive, so that was definitely capital money that was needed. Or hopefully in the next few years can replace all the wooden ones with these nicer metal ones with the plastic coating on them. They last longer, and it's just better eye appeal when people rent our picnic shelters. And our boxing program did a major revitalization and renovation in there. Our past instructor had a learning experience. We took on an instructor who brought all of his own equipment in, including a mirror. We cut ways. We lost everything. We were down to just a bare carpet. So everything in there is all new equipment owned by the city. So God forbid that ever happened again. That's our equipment, and we just replace instructors. But the boxing program is incredible now, and the instructors are incredible. Art murals that we've been doing. This is the train one at the future site of the splash pad. The splash pad will be a train theme. So we had the local artist Alex Mills who drew the trains that from back in the day with the city trains. And our newest art piece, it's a mural in our boxing gym of Muhammad Ali. And that's incredible, realistic image of Muhammad Ali that was just completed. And the Amster bathroom project was just completed also. So now we have a bathroom there instead of a porta potty with real flushing toilet and water. So that's always nice when we get rid of the porta potties and have actual bathrooms in our parks. Looking ahead to 2026, really excited about the fitness court studio that is coming. So pictured there is what the fitness court studio will look like with all the workout elements. And then on the opposite side of that wall is the studio where it's just the open area, which you saw Darylyn is excited to run classes there once that is up and going in the spring. Handball court, we did get capital money to add a handball court. However, it is on pause because the location is going to be right near the future site for the splash pad, so we don't want to put that there and have trucks and vehicles coming through there constantly with the new splash pad coming. And also hoping to break ground on the splash pad in '26. And of course, thank you to the mayor, council president, and aldermen and alderwomen for your continued support and suggestions and feedback on everything. It is greatly appreciated. It does not fall on deaf ears, and just extremely thankful for all that you do for the city, allowing myself and my staff to continue to do what we do.
Thank you very much. We're going to go around quickly for questions and comments. Everyone will get a chance to speak. Alderwoman Ray?
Amazing. Every year. I mean, there is so much to do any day, any season, any weather. I'm amazed. Wait, just keep it up. Keep up the amazing work.
Thank you.
I can't get over how much there is to do.
Thank you.
Alderman Johnson?
I'm still hoping for uplighting on the train mural.
Yes.
When you expand the offerings for the camps, is there a transportation component to that, or everybody has to bring the child?
Yeah,
to the site?
transportation is on your own for the camps. There are some local taxi companies that gear towards kids that we do refer people to, but we do not provide transportation to the camps. The only transportation we provide is to the pool, and that's expensive. That's $260 a day to take the kids from Monhegan to Davidge to swim.
Thank you.
Alderman John Francois?
Excellent work.
Thank you.
You guys do a beautiful job every year. The only questions that I have is, as far as the boxing program, do we allow kids from other town, or everyone is from city of Middletown?
No, outside towns, there is an additional membership fee and initial registration fee for non-city residents, but everyone is welcome.
Great program.
Thank you.
Alderman Tobin?
Yes, amazing work. Definitely the rec department's a gem of the city. Our 14 parks that we have, right? Mm-hmm. And it took you more than 20 minutes just to go through all the programs that we run. Definitely, and I love the way that your department works with the other departments, the police department, the economic development department, so it's all intertwined, and I think that's what really makes Middletown great, so you're definitely, thank you.
Thank you.
Alderman Massey?
Once again, a great presentation. Might recommend to our council president that we have every department each year do a presentation like this so that all the people out there, we know what they do, but the people that live in the city of Middletown would get an idea of what each department does.
Alderman Kleiner?
Thank you. I can't believe people used to say there's nothing for kids to do in Middletown.
Some still say that.
It's just amazing. But apologies to Roland Leibolt and some of the old timers who were opposed to it, but I'm really glad to hear how successful the boxing program is. I think it's really important for kids to be able to do that. And I want to recognize Raylan Berthoff because it's done an amazing job on overseeing and keeping track of everything and keeping it going and adding new things. And I'm just at the picnic or here, I'm just amazed to hear everything that you are familiar with and that you handle. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
President Rodriguez?
I just want to say, Parks and Rec is it's in my heart. 14 years old, I parked my bike right here, walked up to the third floor and got a job with Brink in 1990. That was my first job. And seeing how much it improved and it's come a long way, I think it's phenomenal. And I give it to you because there's a lot of employees. So personalities and everything. It's not easy. And it's 7 days a week. So great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mayor?
Come on.
I live it every day,
All right,
the fine work.
all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's all I have. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Second? All in favor? Aye.